State inspectors are looking into Greene County Animal Shelter after several complaints about possible animal cruelty. And now a former employee with concerns about what's going on at the shelter is speaking to 9 on Your Side about what she saw.
Okay. The animal cruelty.
Jamie Godwin is a former attendant at the Greene County Animal Shelter. She says she was fired for alleged misconduct at the shelter.
It started with the dog getting shot in Greene County.
Godwin says she saw things there she cannot forgive or forget, like an instance where a dog was shot by an animal control officer. Whenever a firearm is discharged, officers have to fill out paperwork explaining why they pulled the trigger. According to documents, the animal did not show signs of aggression and had no history of biting anyone. The animal shelter also euthanized another dog for being aggressive towards some people.
We had a rescue lady there helping at the time, well, volunteering, was picking up some animals, and she witnessed, the dog was not being properly taken care of.
Godwin is talking about a dog with parvo, a highly contagious virus. She said it was left in a cage in the back of the shelter. She told the animal control officer overseeing the shelter that the dog needed to be euthanized. He said it was almost closing time and didn't plan on taking her in. The dog died in a pool of its own blood in the back of the shelter.
The dog was contagious. Anybody could have gone in there and tracked that back to their home. Their dog could have got sick.
Godwin is not the only person concerned. I've spoken with representatives from 2 animal rescue groups. They've posted experiences on social media about animals they've rescued or tried to from Greene County Shelter.
There was a dog that I was just confirmed to that has been put down, which I'm confused of why he would put that dog down knowing there was rescue out there that was going to pick up this dog.
Godwin says there have been times animal rescue workers or potential adopters tried to put an animal on hold, only to find out the animal they wanted had been euthanized.
And these are the things that are going on over there at the shelter that needs to be looking into.
9 on Your Side found out someone is looking into the shelter's practices. Animal welfare inspectors from North Carolina's Department of Agriculture are investigating the shelter after receiving complaints. State officials say they cannot comment while there's an investigation. 9 on Your Side also learned Greene County officials, including County Manager Kyle DeHaven, were unaware of the state's investigation into the shelter. I remember you telling me that the Greene County Animal Shelter is not under investigation.
It's not to my knowledge.
Well, I went ahead and contacted the USDA and just to double check to see what was going on at the shelter. And I contacted someone within the Animal Welfare Division, and they did tell me that the shelter is being put under investigation and it's separate from the annual inspection.
Okay.
And you were not made aware of that?
No, I was not aware of that.
Do you have anything to say about that? Maybe why it's under investigation?
I'm going to look into the issue further.
After that interview, DeHaven sent me a follow-up email confirming the investigation. He says the county is fully cooperating with the department involved in the investigation. We also reached out to Shane Phillips, the county animal control officer in charge of the shelter. Phillips says all questions about the shelter must go to the county manager. Godwin says she's saddened over her experiences there and what it's taken to get the state to investigate. The shelter is still under investigation, but they did pass an annual inspection report. The investigation and the report are both independent of each other. If there are any violations, the shelter could shut down. Victoria Holmes, 9 on Your Side.